Okay, so here's my plan. I have a goal. I want to camp on mountains, not the highest with snowy peaks and stuff, but just, you know, up there in where nobody is, raw nature. But the thing is, I have almost zero wild camping experience. So yeah, you could say like, screw it, I'm just gonna go there and figure it out the hard way. And I almost did that, but then my knee started hurting in a past video, if you watched it somewhere. But yes, my knee is now in pain, so I cannot really go on big hikes, at least not in the mountains. So that leaves me with a good period where I have to rehabilitate it, and maybe that's a good thing, because now I can train myself to be comfortable wild camping, because I only done it once, literally only once. So that's the plan for this video. I am in the middle of the Netherlands in a nature area. You are not allowed to camp here, but I'm gonna do it anyways. See if the boswachter will get me, the local forest guy, whatever. Yeah, forest police. And the reason why I choose this location is because this is one of the few locations where, yeah, you actually have some nature here in Holland. I could go into my local forest, but I did that once before, so it's a bit boring. I wanted to, you know, try to sleep in one of these open places. You know, that's sort of my goal. But yeah, first we gotta find one, and I think I scouted one on Google Maps, but we'll see if that one will work. I don't know yet. And yeah, this is what we're dealing with. The African savanna. The plains of Africa, right here in front of me. Except there are no lions, no zebras, no giraffes, no rhinos, no... The point is, quite some open space, right? There must be a place for me to camp. Oh, and I do have one hotspot waypoint where I want to go. It's this big open field of sand. There are no bushes, so no ticks. That's good. And I'm kind of hoping to sleep on the sand. That would be cool, but I think it's going to be quite busy, so I'm not really sure if I will find a good place where I can pitch my tent on the sand. But if I can, that will be nice. Definitely. Well, we made it to the waypoint, to the thing that I want to see, the point of interest on the map. And it's this. White sand. But no, like I said, this is just an open field with, it's sand with, I see it as sand that you can find in dunes, and combined with the pine trees behind me, and also over there, I guess. Yeah, I was hoping that it would remind me of a place in the southwest of France, and it does. It really gives me that sort of feeling that I'm there a little bit, and good feelings, good times, so that's nice. And well, the place where I want to sleep is somewhere behind this forest, but I'm wondering, well, maybe I can just find a place over here. I'm gonna walk up this little hill and then we'll check. Yeah, so there are many places where I could sleep. One would be right here, maybe over there somewhere, but too many people are gonna come here, I already know, and someone's gonna call the police, the forest police. So yeah, right there is a fence. I'm gonna hop it and then head in that direction. And well, the initial plan of camping somewhere over there, yeah, I'm gonna do that. But for now, taking a little rest because my legs are tired of this heavy backpack. That's for sure. So yeah, drink some water and refresh a little bit. What do you reckon? Tent, little chair, cooking setup. Got some views over there. Some more views over there, over yonder, but still covered. No one will see me, hopefully. Like, there are no footsteps on the ground. Maybe some footsteps, not from humans, but from animals. I think I saw a wolf print, but it could also be a dog. I don't know, or something else, but I have no clue. But yeah, not many animal prints either, so I think this is safe. Yeah, let's set up camp. Build my house. And my couch. And my kitchen. And my chilling room and everything. Almost done, but I keep like looking around me and just expecting someone to, you know, with binoculars just like staring at me like, yo dude, what the f are you doing? But I think it will get better. I have to get used to the place, used to the sounds that I hear, like that one, and just categorize them and be like, yep, that's a bird, that's something else, nothing to worry about. Overall, I'm quite happy with my gear, except for maybe the sleeping bag. Because this is supposed to be a sleeping bag where you can sleep in. Range level comfort 11 degrees, or is it 17? I hope it's not 17 degrees. The limit is 7 degrees, which exactly is, yeah, tonight it should be 7 degrees. So what does that mean? The limit? Am I gonna be freezing cold? Is that still, you know, doable? But yeah, it's not the warmest and it's quite big. You see? I'm not really sure how yeah, big sleeping bags are supposed to be when they're packed up, but I feel like this is a little big, especially for a sleeping bag without so much yeah, warmth to it. And I'm not going to be sitting on the floor because I brought a chair. One of those things where like, oh, where you're like, is this really needed? But well, I'm still wondering that question actually. I'm still not too sure about it, but I think having a chair is gonna be nice. Okay, chair, nice. Let's test it. Yeah, you see, just sitting down with a nice backrest. That is a nice feeling after walking maybe 2 hours with that heavy backpack and everything. Yeah, it is a nice feeling. You might be laughing at me right now there behind your little screen, but who's laughing now? But yeah, my tent is set up. This is my sleeping setup. Like I said, the not so great but comfortable sleeping bag. I got one sleeping pad. I don't know the R rating. Don't ask me, maybe I'll put it on screen. But underneath that I have another one, and this is a last minute purchase because yeah, I found out that my sleeping bag is not that warm, and well, I did some research and apparently the cold comes from the ground, so having good insulation underneath you is the most important thing. I don't know. I also got a pillow. I was debating getting an inflatable pillow, which was way less bulky, but I think I'm gonna be happy that I went for this one because it is a bit big to carry, but just having a good pillow, man, I think that's gonna be more than worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna be happy with this one tonight. And then, yeah, there it is. And now, dinner. And we got some choices. We got dal with rice and lentils. We got chicken goulash soup. We got mashed potatoes with minced meat, although, yeah, we have those. And scrambled eggs with vegetables, but this one's gonna be breakfast. That goes back into the bag. So what do we have left? I think I'm going with this one, rice and lentils, although I ate rice yesterday, so. These are the calories, by the way, 700 calories. That's a good one maybe, because I'm quite hungry. But this is another thing. I've never eaten one of these freeze-dried meals, I believe you call them. I'm not that picky when it comes to food, I just need fuel. But yeah, this is just so small and easy. Like, what if this is good enough for me? It means that I only have to boil some water, pour it in there, stir a bit, wait like a few minutes, and boom, there's your dinner. And another good thing, no dishes, because if you bring a pan, you know, you need oil, you need salt, pepper, and then you need, like, you know, big food, like you need vegetables, meat, whatever you need to bring. That's like a whole. Just imagine if you do grocery shopping for one day, how big that bag is and how heavy it is, and of course you can optimize it. But still, man, that's yeah, a lot of weight and volume that you have to pack in a bag. And well, my bag was already quite full, so you know, if this works, I will be happy. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's see how long this takes to boil. I don't have a lid for it, which I was wondering if that was needed. It is now, the clip is at 120. I'm already seeing stuff happening at the bottom of the pan. Or cup, whatever it is. Let's see what's inside, shall we? Ooh, but this is a big meal. Do you see it? I don't think it has to be boiling, does it? It's quite hot, I see some bubbles. Well, that took like 3 minutes. Acceptable? I don't know. That's good. I'm leaving it at that. Is it hot? It's not hot. Oh, okay, well here we go. Oh, ow, that's hot, that's hot. Ow, I just burnt myself. Ow, my finger hurts. Well, luckily it wasn't fully boiling, because then I would have burnt myself. It's okay. Ooh, it smells good. Okay, get my spoon with a bit of sand on it. That's okay. Mmm. Zakje eten. What would I see when I open this? Oh. It smells good. It smells like coconut. You know, like there's coconut cream in it. And I guess it's edible. Can I show it? Kind of good, actually. Dude, after the hike that I did today and just the place where I'm at, eating a meal like this, I'm not complaining. That's good. Don't even know what to say. I've been sitting here for the last maybe half an hour, 40 minutes, just sitting here. Look, the sun almost gonna disappear behind the tree line. And I'm just sitting here looking at this view, taking it all in. It's funny how just these simple little things, like I'm not doing anything, I just grabbed my human body, placed it into a place where I enjoy myself, and I'm just sitting on my lazy ass doing nothing, but somehow that's enjoyable and calming and relaxing and whatever. But yeah, it's just so funny how sometimes little simple things can bring the most joy. But it sure is cooling down quick now. Maybe I have to put on some more layers. I'm still cozy right now, but I feel that in about an hour or two I'm gonna be not so comfortable anymore. But I brought layers, plenty of layers, so I think I'm good. But as I discussed in the beginning of the video, learning, right? Because now I'm learning like in what temperatures I need to dress a certain way. Dude, there's a wild boar. I'm really surprised that he didn't notice me. Or he did notice me and he just didn't care. Right, it is now fully dark. You see? Nothing, pure blackness. Although I can see something, the camera doesn't pick up that much light. But yeah, it is getting quite cold now. On my phone it says 12 degrees, but it feels colder. And it's about 11 o'clock now, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna head into the tent and hopefully it will warm me up a little bit, but I mean, it's only gonna get colder from here. I don't know, I really hope the sleeping bag and the sleeping mats will give me some warmth, but I'm doubtful. But I'm doubtful, but hopeful at the same time. Yeah, but okay, well, see you guys tomorrow. Good night. I don't even want to talk about it. Whoa, that was something. What? No angry boswachter? Forest police. And a wolf didn't eat me, so... winning! Okay. Guess it's time for some breakfast. I have two choices. I have a chicken soup, a chicken goulash with chicken, and I got scrambled eggs with vegetables. And this is, well, I always eat my eggs in the morning, so I chose this one. But I don't have high hopes for this one, but I'm gonna try it anyways because I am hungry and I would like to eat something. And there's a color to it. How does it smell? It smells like kappa soup. A tomato kappa soup. Pour in. These are my eggs. Yeah. Okay. Again, would I rather eat normal eggs, real eggs? The answer is of course yes. Do I want to go to the trouble of cooking my own eggs like these, like scrambled with some veggies in it? bringing all the ingredients, doing the dishes here, out here. No. So, these are actually pretty good. But according to the weather forecast, the temperature went down to 6 degrees. And I find it very interesting that I was so cold in 6 degrees weather, because I had like so many layers on, and when I was sleeping with my beanie on and my face was just cold, I can barely believe it was 6 degrees. It must have been colder, and maybe that's because I'm in this little gully, if you call it that, so the cold went in here, so it was way colder than it actually was mentioned on the weather forecast. But if this night, if this was like 6 degrees weather, I really need a new sleeping bag, because I cannot do this another night. I didn't sleep at all until the weather got warmer. I just couldn't sleep. It was a rough night. But this meal is making it better. Also a life hack, in my opinion a life hack. Pure chocolate, proteins, fiber and fat. All in this little thing, and I bet there's also some more goodies in here, but I don't know about that. If you need like quick energy and in a tiny package, that's sort of the vibe that I'm going for, a tiny package but high calorie foods. But okay, I'm not gonna chill here any longer. Maybe the forest police will get me if I do. Also, I just want to get home, and well, I still have like a 2-hour walk back to my car, so. And look at this, packing up camp was never as easy as this. Look at this, when I do this, and then if I put my hand away. Yeah, putting this backpack on my back again. Not the most comfortable. By the way, I was talking about a print yesterday, right? That I think is a wolf print. This is the size of my hand. I'm not sure, it looks like a dog, or at least something with like nails, if you know what I mean. And I don't think a random dog just walks here, right? Because it just doesn't make any sense. So what is it then if it's not a dog? But yeah, if anyone is still watching this video and they know about their stuff, is this a wolf trail? And you walk like there. But yeah, let's say goodbye to the camp. Goodbye camp. Maybe till another day, because looking at Dutch standards, this is quite the place actually. But oh well. See you next time, campsite. Now we finally walk. There. And by the way, coming back to the purpose of this little trip video, is to train myself and learn what it's like to sleep in colder climates and surviving and eating and all that stuff. And I think I learned quite a bit. First of all, the meals, like the instant meals, very decent, very good. The cold is a problem, I need to work on that. And yeah, hiking with a backpack, something I need to train, I guess. But other than that, winning. I'm glad I did it. So am I mentally ready? Maybe. Am I physically ready? No. I need to do some more training. I need to get used to wearing a backpack. Maybe I will go to Germany for a second video, or camp near a river, so I know what it's like to camp near a water source. Don't know. Also, my knee. I could feel it at the end of this walk. I was feeling it as well, but it's fine. I'm working on it, so I think I will resolve that soon. But yeah, it's not ready yet to walk downhill, let alone with a backpack. That's for sure. But overall, was it a success, this trip? To learn, like a learning trip? Yes, definitely. Was it fun? Yes. So, I don't know. Things have been accomplished, that's for sure. Good times. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna end the video here. It's been a fun night, a bit of a tough one, but a good learning experience, that's for sure. I'm training my mental capacity and my physical capacity and my knowledge. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Peace.